It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pass has gone astray. Marquinhos. Looks to the other side. Alexandro. Joelinton. Gerson, gently done. That's a good foot in there. Darwin. De La Cruz. Do have a chance to counter here. Marquinhos, he's gone direct here. Bentancur. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Aimed in towards the centre. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. And it's Valverde. Bentancur.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodrigo. Ball's played through. Cross goes in, and the shot! Vinicius Junior. Chance, surely!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Calmly anticipates. Moved on forwards. And it's Danilo. Gerson. Oh, well measured. And that has been clubbed away. It's gone for a throw-in. Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Valverde. Valverde shifted upfield. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Valverde. Bentancur. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Gabriel getting this one clear. here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Shapes to shoot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Uruguay really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Joelinton getting this one clear. Rafinha powering forward here. Rafinha. Rodrigo spread out to the left. It's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Jesson. Now it's a chance for a shot! So what can they make of this? Oh, delicate chip through. He can get that clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a cute ball. Danilo. Thinks one through. Rodrigo. It's a good-looking delivery. Jimenez clears it away. And that was very necessary. And it's Joelinton. He is just caressing the ball.
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Uruguay finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jesson. Brazil have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Joelinton. There's the shot! Couldn't steer it in. Veracruz. Aim forwards. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Oh, what a climb! Gets it away. Valverde played out towards the right wing. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Linton. Brazil out in front with an early advantage. Marquinhos lofted upfield. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rodrigo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rodrigo, oh, good spread. Danilo with the cross. Gets good distance on it. Back in once more. That's going to go a long way. And it's Linton. Linton played out to the left flank. Rafinha. Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Strong running down that left flank, swings it across. And the finish! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Deftly away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Saraki. Benteke. And a chance! And he's there to clear it. Get into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Rafinha. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Valverde. Played out wide. Bullish header! It just took too long getting forward.
Nunez cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Linton, Bruno Guimaraes, Alexandro. Uruguay opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Alexandro. Joelinton. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been cleared. And it's played forward. Darwin. Rodriguez. Has a look and plays it forward. Rodrigo. Gerson. Joelinton. Gabriel, gently done. Alexandro, now he's off and running. Bentancur. Torres. De la Cruz. Jimenez, he's fizzed it forward. Rodriguez. Valverde. Saraki. That's a nicely shaped ball. Out for a throw. De la Cruz. That has found him in acres of space. And here's Bentancur. Bentancur! Cleared without complication. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared away. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Foot in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Jimenez attempts a clearance. Bruno Guimaraes moved on forwards. Cross in, looks like a good one. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Alexandro. Gabriel. Aim forwards. Clears it away. Get a throw in. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, and that's aimed into the middle. Saraki, and it's played forward, and the counter-attack is on for Uruguay. Over to the left. That's played in low. goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's out of play for a goal kick. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. That's a good run down the left. And that's a good intervention. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has been cut short. Gerson. Rodrigo has found the net here, of course. And it's Joelinton. And here's Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Joelinton. That's good play. Rafinha played out to the left flank. That's tidy. Joelinton. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Uruguay, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
It's a quick ball upfield. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Nunez chasing after it. Gabriel. Danilo. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Rodrigo. Could move up a gear here. Throw it. That's really well manoeuvred. Gerson. Danilo. He's through here. He's found a way through. And it's hoisted clear. Danger averted for now. Chance here to counter. Danilo gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Into the channel. And he's there to get it away. And it's Bentancur. Hoisted in. Too much distance on that. Joelinton. Alexandro. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's been drilled forward, and that has put paid to that. Gerson. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Vinicius Junior. Torres. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Alexandro. Linton. Rafinha spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gerson. Vinicius Junior! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Araujo, long ball upfield. Linton. Gerson. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. And it's Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
And he cuts out the supply. Nunez. And he's heaved it away. Have it back and can go again. Bentancur. De la Cruz. Nunez! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gerson, probing pass. Vinicius Junior. Rodriguez. And here's the chance to counter. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rodrigo, Saudi Arabia. Now it's finished. Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Linton. Gabriel. It's Linton. Alexandro. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Rafinha. Here is a young man who really does
Vinicius.
Vinicius Junior! Darwin. Rodrigo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Marquinhos makes the interception. Linton. Gabriel shifted upfield. And it's Danilo. And it's played forward. Saraki, aim forwards. Danger averted for now. De la Cruz. He's cut it out. Gerson. Marquinhos, nicely aimed pass. That is lovely. He's shifting a header! That's really well manoeuvred. There's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Brazil leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Brazil really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And here's Rafinha.
Rafinha made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Alexandro. Rafinha. Linton. And here's Rafinha. Moved on forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Defending was strong and firm. Rafinha. Alexandro. Linton. Wins the duel this time. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now it's Linton. Darwin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Darwin. And it's been played through. Alexandro. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. Always onto this. Rafinha. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Valverde has got himself a free kick. Robinson. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. play on the left-hand side here. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. He is through. There's the header. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bentancur. De la Cruz. And he's running through. Saraki. Well, they could break here. Now it's Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. Rafinha. Rafinha! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gabriel forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. Marquinhos can get it clear. Linton. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Gerson. Danilo. Played out to the right. Gerson. Gerson plays it in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, well measured. Decent chance! Oh, great chance! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Uruguay grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Linton. Bruno Guimaraes out to the right. Rodriguez. Gabriel tries to clear. And that is out of play. And it's Bentancur. And that was very necessary. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. And the counter is on. Darwin. That has been knocked clear. Gerson. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Rodrigo, now he's off and running. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's there to get it away. Saraki. Valverde. And here's Nunez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafinha. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, sweet feet. Gerson. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Saraki. Can he get onto this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Joelinton getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo, 60 minutes played. Marquinhos. Joelinton shifted upfield. De La Cruz. Played out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's played into the area. Marquinhos tries to clear. And it's Bentancur. Saraki. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Nunez. Joelinton. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Alexandro. Joelinton. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he comes up trumps again. And it's hoisted clear. Nunez goes on a charge down the left. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. And here's Rodrigo. In with the challenge. Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. And here's Rafinha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bentancur did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saraki. Out to the left it goes. Danilo. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Linton. Alexandro. Gerson. And that's put paid to a promising move. Torres. Jimenez. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the pass is intercepted. Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Jimenez driven forward. Rafinha. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And here's Rafinha. Over to the left. Alexandro delivers. Jimenez with the clearance. Rodrigo. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, he's in! Rafinha plays it in low. Tries to get it clear. Gerson, searching pass he's played there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Uruguay clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's really well manoeuvred. Played out to the right. Could try cutting inside here. Climbs up big! Danilo gets good distance on it.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And it's Bentancur. And here's Nunez! And he thumps it clear. Rafinha concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's over hit. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Danilo. And here's Rodrigo. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Valverde. Nunez played out to the left flank. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Short changes him with that pass. Aim forwards. Linton. Just about up to 75 minutes. Marquinhos. Rodrigo chasing after it. Valverde. Araujo. It'll be a throw-in. Danilo. Gerson. Marquinhos. They'll have one final crack at it. Danilo. Lobbed in behind. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Rodrigo! Can he finish? Alexandro goes short. Oh, it's come loose. Danilo could be danger here. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. Now it's Joelinton. Now the cross. It's a mighty effort. Has fallen kindly here. Keeper's not concerned by that. Danilo wins the duel this time.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gabriel. Marquinhos shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Out to the right. Danilo gets a cross in.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Up towards the front line. That's really well cleared.
Uruguay clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Saraki. And it's Valverde.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
It's a good run down the right.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Joelinton showing good feet. And here's Vinicius Junior! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Guimaraes. Rafinha. He's got away. Bentancur with a fine tackle. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gabriel. Rafinha. Araujo can get it clear. Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Alexandro aim forwards. Joelinton providing an outlet on that flank. Brazil making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Uruguay clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Alexandro, and he's managed to get free. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gabriel cuts it out. Into the last 5 minutes. Gabriel, gently done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rafinha. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton. Played towards the other side. Andreas Pereira. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, smashing header! It's anyone's ball now. He can get that clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out towards the right wing. Rafinha.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. That's very neat. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo, oh, good spread. Cleared away and claimed it back swiftly. Valverde getting this one clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Joelinton. Over to the left. Alexandro done delicately. Brazil have reclaimed it. Gabriel. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, time. Excellent interception. Joelinton, that's an imaginative pass. Out of play for a goal kick. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Bentancur.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't